on that. But this... It's giving me blocks of steel instead of refined iron. What? Hello! I'm NanoMK. Today, I'm playing Minecraft with mods in it. Last episode, I tried to do mob spawner stuff, but I ran into a problem, with, and that problem is that I need, where's my, the problem is that I need ender pearls, and, yeah, I'm just totally out. I used my last 2 eyes of ender, which were some of my last ender pearls, to make this golden eye, which I thought was like a reusable eye of ender, but I need to use ender pearls to power it. I think it's a reusable eye of ender. And then an eye of ender. And so, what I'm going to do is fly around at night and look for endermen. They're really not that common in this version, which makes things difficult. But my sword has looting 3 on it, so that will help. So we're gonna do some PvE for a little while. Stop shooting me. And hopefully, eventually, I will get some ender pearls. I just need an enderman. Come on. Yeah. So I'll just be around here for a while, or just around my Minecraft world in general. Enderman! Yes! Come to me. I got 3. Where's the other one? He's trying to hide. He didn't drop any ender pearls. Let me test and see if this actually does what I think it does. It does. That's interesting. Is it going in the same direction? Somewhat? There's another. You fight me, because I'll win. Perfect. I'll send these ones back to the base. And I guess I could just reuse this Eye of Ender until it's gone. It's not gone yet. Ha-ha! Although I might need more Eyes of Ender if I need to fill the whole... the portal. Oh, I know this area. This was an unpleasant area back in, like, the other episodes. Okay, so I know where the end portal is. As you can tell, I'm still in this plains biome because when I threw the Eye of Ender, which I still have, which is interesting, it took me back here. And this area is the way to the stronghold. So I just need to dig until I get there. And I don't want to touch that fluid. Oh! A ravine with... Okay, this is cool. What is in these chests? Depleted uranium leggings. Definitely taking those. And tons of mundane amulets. Ooh. Actually, this is pretty useful for making power. The RTGs just, like, give you energy for free almost, and you can find them in dungeons. Like this. I mean, this counts as a type of dungeon. Nothing good in there. What about this one? A floppy disk with Game of Life. Okay. Liquid helium... what? Helium-4. I don't know what that is. A treasure bag. And some paper. Ironically, I need that. In fact, why don't I take these bookshelves? Since I need paper so much. And mostly for books, actually. You see, instead of burning libraries when you conquer a place, why don't you just steal the library? It's much less stupid that way. Speaking of dungeons, look what I found. A skeleton spawner right inside the stronghold. Oh! I'll take all of those skeletons. And another magic mirror. I think those take you back to your spawn point. Yeah, this is all good stuff to keep. And what about over here? I just came from this direction. Nothing. Nothing. I know I'm taking my time in this stronghold, which also doesn't have any light, so it's really dark on the video. But it's fun, you know. Also the fact that I can fly and I have a semi-overpowered weapon feels good. Ah, this area. Does this take me to the portal? What's in here? Just a magic mirror. I probably don't even need that actually. Because I have a warp book. I can just teleport back and forth. In fact, once I find the portal, I'm gonna have to set a marker there anyway. Because I need to go teleport back to my base to get to make more Eyes of Ender. Just well, unless this thing works on end portals. Speaking of the end, yes, I will take those. Nothing here. Huh. That was nice. Where is the portal? Now I do want the portal. I don't want to take my time anymore. My patience is gone. Just kidding, I have enough to look for it at least. Alright, I'll be right back. I found it. I will take this. Alright, let's see if this works. It does not work. And now it's gone, and I don't think I'll be able to collect it. Okay, so I put one in. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Oh, this one actually has stuff on it. But I don't have a wand. So, whatever. Okay, so let me add a, what's it called? Let me add a warp location. How do I do this? Stronghold. Alright, and then I will add that to the warp book. Yep, it works. So now, back to the base. And I need to make... Ow! I need to make Eyes of Ender. No. I should have plenty of blaze powder. Right? Yeah, I have tons of blaze rods. So... Okay. Okay, that should be plenty. Now back to the stronghold. Now if this was vanilla Minecraft, the rest of these would be useless. These Eyes of Ender, but since tons of mods need them, I can just send it back. The end? Yes. The Ender Dragon. I will shoot him. Oh! Whoa! This is different. What in the world? There's 2 islands? There's 2 islands! There are 2 islands on this... in this... Wow. Okay, that's cool. Let me get rid of these. Yeah, you can't get this kind of stuff anymore. Yeah, dragon's trying to... Yeah, you see, when you try to run into me when I'm shooting stuff, you get hit by the arrow. But this is cool. It's got 2 islands. With the pillars on them. I've got some Endermen mad at me. Now, where's the dragon? Where'd he go? Oh, there it is. Oh, and there's a beehive too. I need that. There's another one. Time to get wrecked, dragon. Come on. You scared? Yes, you are. So does it spawn the portal right under where the dragon is killed, or in the center of the island? I kind of forgot. Oh, right under. Lag. Look at all this XP. I should have done this a lot sooner. Now I can get all the ender pearls I need. Look at that. Look. I already have 12. Maybe we should just look at all of them so I can get them to come at me. And now they're falling off the edge. Oh, is that a... What? Infested Enderman. So many Endermen, so many Ender Pearls. Okay, I suppose that's enough for now. What I also need to do is collect some Endermen. How about 3? That's funny. They're getting mad at me, but they can't do anything because they're in a box. Oh, it was this one. Never mind. I'll take these too. There are some other things that need endstone as well. Come on. Give me the endstone. And, okay, so that will take me back. But I also want the bees. So there's 2 ender beehives. Hey! Shut up! And there's... oh, there's more. There's more. That one and this one. Yes. Oh, but my scoop broke. And I don't have another. Glate. Okay. So... yeah. Okay. Time to go back to the base. Okay, there's lag. Okay, the lag has stopped now. How's everything here going? Man, my quarries are actually getting more ore than these can process now. So maybe soon I will need a new ore processing setup. I still seem to not be low on power though, so unfortunate. Unfortunate that I'm not running out of power. I can also build this later. What I need is safari nets. The real ones. These ones take gas tiers and ender pearls. And I ran out of ender pearls first. Okay. Then I also need this. Did I already make one? Wrong bag. I did not. So I'll make this. So now I can clear these out, and technically these. And this. So now this is what I need. Let's get an Enderman. Oh, I don't even need the launcher. It's just for long range stuff. That's good to know. And let's go to the spawner. I will need to wire it up. Okay, I did not put the ducts in there. Good. I put them in the project chest like I should have. Ducts. I'll just get all of them. How's this? Okay, nothing appears to be clogged at the moment. Good. This, I have no idea if it spawned anything. I'm just going to turn it off. And I will get the other one and put it here instead. I don't know if it keeps its inventory, that being the essence. It does, okay. And you will need something to spawn. And then this... oh, this doesn't have a range? Oh, I bet it does only what's in front of it. That could be a problem. Oh, man, it's using a lot of power. There's an Enderman. So why won't this do anything? Okay, this uses a lot of power. Let me check and see. Nope, it's only saying output 1. I bet I need better cables. That's probably a thing that I need to take care of. Yeah, I need better cables. Ducts, whatever. I need something to transport power more efficiently, more quickly, and now it's out of essence. But I do have stuff for that. Where is it? Did I send it? Oh goodness. I put in the wrong thing again. Urgh. Is there a bucket in here? Probably not. But I can craft one. Oh, I put it in here. Oh, here it is. There is a bucket in here. I was also thinking, would it work with this? No. Oh well. I thought there's a way you can change the mode of this tank, but whatever. It doesn't matter that much right now. I just need to get stuff running. Okay. So now it has a bunch of essence. So the work is full, but now it needs enough energy to spawn. Okay. Yeah, you teleported away. So it appears the bottleneck in my base is the power transfer. And I can only upgrade my current flex ducts to hardened ones. Oh, but when I pulverize it, I can get a little bit of resources back. Yeah, so this is a bit of a problem. Ugh. At least I'm spawning Enderman. But there's... In fact, I'm going to put this away. Put these away. I guess it's time for new power transport stuff. Oh, that always tells me that when I'm on that page. So, is there a way to turn this off? I think I can. All I can do is just connect the power. So, let's disconnect the power from both of these. And let's see. Let me check how long the episode is, and if it's an actual episode length, because my episodes have been getting long lately. I want to fix that. Oh, look. If it's an actual episode length, it will be in the next episode that we work on getting better power transportation stuff. If not, then I will start working on it in this episode. Alright, I have plenty of time to start this, actually. What do you know? For once, I went and checked how much time I have, and I have plenty. So, what we will do... I love watching this. What we will do is take a look at what I can use to transport energy. Now, thermal expansion has the redstone energy flux ducts, And these require electrum. Let me add these to the list. So I need to make a flex duct out of electrum and fused quartz or any type of hardened glass. And then I need to put destabilized redstone into it. Now, that is fairly doable, but I'm still a little bit unsure of my ability to to get redstone right now. And then there's the resonant flux duct, which is these ones but with enderium. And yeah, so maybe what I should do is actually start working on the alloys stuff like I wanted in the last episode. Because those machines can use what I currently have to make what I will need in the future. And so what I will need is fluid transposers, right? There isn't another machine that can add these fluids into it. And magma crucibles, theoretically, although, yeah, this is the only way to make destabilized redstone. And then enderium blend needs resonant ender. And I could use resonant ender in general for a few things. So it would be good to be making that. And I can craft this, but I could also use anyway. This is what I do. I'm just looking at what I might need for it. But if I use the ender IO method, I don't need resonant ender. I can just make enderium base and then add pyrotheum and ender pearls. So either way, because then I can just melt enderium, right? I can't. I didn't know that. Okay, but I can melt ender lilies. I'm not going to be having much enderium anyway to begin with. And then there is Mekanism. Now these transfer a max of 8,000 RF per tick. These, I think kilojoules are about the same as RF. This does 3,000. This does 12,000. Just the advanced level, which is not much above, but I will need steel. And then the elite level does 64,000, which I would need steel and enriched alloy and refined alloy, etc. And then this is even more. I need refined obsidian. So this might be worth it too, actually. I just need steel and enriched alloy. And all of these things, because if I use any type of cable, I'm going to be using a lot of it. So I need to automate it. And I need to automate it in such a way that I don't need AE2 just to automate it. I'm just going to send it to like a storage bin or something so that AE2 can just read it as a storage thing. So that's that. And then there's also Ender IO. And ideally I would be using all of these mods that I have installed. I could also use Ender IO for ME conduits. I wish I knew what the perks of these were. And then there's a dense one. And then this is for open computers. That's cool. Item conduits. All of these, the thing you see that they need in common is conduit binder. And for the energy ones, they need this conductive iron. This is 640 RF per tick. This is 5,120, and this is 20,000. So it's a completely different scale, but it's a good one, I guess. Now, where are my ducts? I would like to compare. I also have this. This will help me compare things too. Oh, okay, they went into one of the other chests. Leadstone. So these do 200 per tick. And these do 800 per tick. Yeah, so that's pretty bad. These are really bad. But this one, this is the wrong kind of thing. I'm looking for, don't I have universal cables somewhere? I thought I have universal cables, like a tiny amount of them. Maybe these were all I was seeing. Sure, I've got universal cables somewhere. I guess not. Well, let me just add these to the list so I can compare. Why not? I think I want to go with Mekanism though. So this, okay, so the universal cable already does like 3.2 kilojoules. Actually, I wonder if I can get it to show me in RF. Energy type, RF. There we go. Okay, so this does 1,000 RF per tick. This is like the low tier. And it does 1,000 per tick. Or this does 200 and this does 800. And, okay. So, okay, this does 640 and then 5,120. So I think Mekanism is where we're going to start off with for power cables. So what I need to do for that is to make steel, which is a whole other thing. I can actually get rid of these single-use ones. I'll just put them in here. Oh. Ah, I guess they fit in somewhere. And then I will get this and put it in my backpack. And now I just have this bucket of essence sitting in my inventory. So, steel. That is the first thing we need. Steel. Didn't I put it in this list somewhere? I did not. What kind of steel am I storing? Railcraft. And I'm out. Okay, what I'll do anyway is I'll just... Okay, what are the ways I can make steel? Most of it is the steel blend from Mekanism. No, there are a few ways to make steel blend. I just have to remember. This, I get iron, I put it... it's basically iron with 2 coal or something like that. Put in coal or charcoal. With an iron ingot, you get enriched iron. And then put that in with coal or charcoal. Again, you get steel dust. So that's one way to do it. And I thought there was... Can't you use an alloy smelter to make steel ingots? Induction smelter, but that's the Railcraft steel. I guess it doesn't like the thing. You can also use steel dust to get steel. Okay. So this would work too. And if I use a Mekanism alloy, Ender IO alloy smelter, it would be faster too. Oh. I could actually get... That's interesting. So, I can get refined iron and turn it into 9 steel ingots. This is an exploit. What? It turns it into a refined iron ingot. That is interesting. A nuclear craft treats refined iron ingots like iron plating. Yeah, I'm going to use that exploit because reasons. I'll only use it a little bit. I still need to set up automation, but I am now actually starting to run out of time for this episode because I spent it all on that. But this, it's giving me blocks of steel instead of refined iron. What? This is worse than I thought, guys. It's giving me blocks of steel. Is this recipe because of chisel? It's giving me blocks of steel. Okay, you know, I like exploits and stuff and all that, but this is too much for even me. I'm going to get these blocks of steel, and then I'm going to only keep a little bit of them and turn the rest into refined iron like it's supposed to be, and then figure out how to fix this issue. I think... my goodness. It's from refined iron. Like, why... I bet it's chisel. I think it's chisel. Because refined iron is usually dictionaried as steel ingot, not steel block. This is ridiculous. What? I'll keep, like, these steel blocks, and then I'm going to turn the rest into actual, like, refined iron ingots. This won't do, guys. This won't do. How do I can't... Do I know how to use this? What is that? No, don't turn it into... My goodness. Okay, I don't know how to use that auto chisel, obviously. But I want refined iron back. And what is it ordinate as? Ingot refined... Blocks... Okay. Look at that. Do you see that? I'm pointing with my finger on my monitor. It says block steel in the ore dictionary names. How... Okay. Well, that's the end of the video. I will work on this in between episodes, so God bless you and goodbye.